What's going on? Today, I'm going to be going for some Kleavor and SCIZOR action in the Safari zone. I think the Safari ball is a pretty good match. I think it just could be a fun little stream. I hope I don't need to use TGTV. We will see. I haven't done as much research into this as I did for the dun spars, which I had to do quite a bit of planning for. But here, I'll say this much: I have nothing planned. So let's get right underway. I know SCIZOR is only in the Safari zone, so we'll see. Click wild. Let me reorganize that. All right. Let's see here. Searcher. Wild 1 is the method in Fire and Leaf Green. Like I said, it changes sometimes, but you know, it's not going to be so unreliable that you'll not be able to hit method Wild 1. And then let's take a peek at Safari Zone. I believe Safari Zone Center or Safari Zone East are the places that we can get a SCIZOR in. All right, and I'm gonna look for a perfect in everything. I've sort of resigned to the fact that you're gonna have to either accept less than perfect IVs or a not perfect nature. You can't get both for this SCIZOR as far as I'm aware. So I personally am more of an IV purist than I'm a nature purist, because the nature you could change with mints very easily, and a lot of the time you're gonna want to like flex a Pokemon around, you know what I mean? Like maybe I'll make this and a Jolly Choice Scarf Kleavor, or maybe I'll switch it up if SCIZOR gets Roost again in the DLC. I'll make it like an Impish SCIZOR, you know what I mean? But the IVs, you always want them to be the same. So I prefer the IVs to the nature. So I've resigned myself to that fact. It sucks, but that's what I have to do. All right, I'm clicking search. Okay. Swarm. Okay, so SCIZOR only has one ability in this game. I actually have to look up what ability it has in the next gen. So we're gonna do Cerebi, SCIZOR, black and white. Because SCIZOR gets that ability in Gen 4. So let's see here. Yep. All right, we'll take a peek skis. Technician is ability 1, so we're gonna want that. It's right here. You can only trust this info on Cerebi when it comes to Gen 4. You cannot trust it when it comes to Gen 3. Sometimes in Gen 3, they're in the wrong order. All right, let's take a look. This Kleavor, is Kleavor's sharpness a hidden ability? All right, so that doesn't even matter. So it doesn't even matter for Kleavor. All right, but we want ability 1, so we'll put ability 1 down there. Ability is, you know, still not a huge deal, but we'll check this one out. All right, so let's position this properly. By the way, everyone, if you're curious, the music on stream was actually written and produced by Papa Hefe. So if you like what you're hearing, go check him out. Go check his SoundCloud out. Really good music. All right, so we're gonna go to the 10 lines to figure out what available seeds we have to hit. So let's go back into Pokefinder. We're gonna copy the seed, Control C, paste it into the 10 lines and click submit. Wow. So all of these are pretty far. We might want to try East. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to try Safari Zone East, because that is pretty long. We might have to, if we have to TGTV, we have to TGTV. That is what it is. And then I'm probably not getting 2 Pokemon today. Okay, let's check both these goobers out. Because TGTV, stuff, man. Okay, it's a lot of advances. All right, can you give me something a little bit better, you goober? We Prage. Okay, I mean, 19,000 frames is not so bad. Right? What is that in timer? We can check how many, you know, advances something is by just putting it in here. 5 minutes. It's not the literal worst thing I've ever seen. All right, so we'll go to the Gen 3 spreadsheet. What's up, Poke Dylan? What's up, Master Blee? All right, let's see. Let's see here. We have to look for the seed. So I mean, hopefully, here's the thing about the seed spreadsheet is we're not always gonna have 170. Like, we don't necessarily have this. I don't recognize this from anywhere. So, all right, 170. Whoa, there's a lot of people doing fire and leaf green RNG right now. Look at this. This is always so fucking pog for me. Whoa, do we actually have it? Are you serious? There's no way. I actually have it. That's so funny. Yeah, I can ability patch and cap. It's not really a huge deal to have to not do that. So I guess it's worth checking the other ones. A 5-minute wait is a little bit long, so I'll change it to ability any. We'll check all these other ones. Check these ability 0 goobs. All right, that's long. This other ability 0 goob. This is insane. If this seed exists, we're going for it. I'm suspecting we don't have this. It would be too good to be true. Yeah. We could check one up. We could check DE. So we could check DE or 9E. Yo, what up? What up, Poi? Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, we don't have this seed either. We could check -7 from this, and if it's on a help one, then we'll get it. -7 equals, so 9, 6. Whoa! No way. Oh, I got excited. It's a decimal. Let's see. Yeah, they're all decimal, aren't you? Oh, I'm being screwed with. It's because it's all decimal. I was so excited. All right, we'll check the last Safari Zone, other section, and then we'll just accept our fates to a 5-minute wait, because I don't think I want to do TGTV. TGTV is so brutally difficult. All right, we're looking for the ability 0 goobs. Ability 0, please. That's too long. Ability 0 again, please. It doesn't seem to be good. All right, last ability 0 down here. Yeah, 70 is worse. All right, so we actually had found the best one that had the right ability. So we'll go back to Safari Zone East, make it ability 0, Scyther, search. We have ability 1, I mean, search. Is this one? Yeah, like I said, 5-minute wait, not great, but you know, it's the best that we can do. So we'll go for this. All right. Well, we actually have it a lot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Where else is it? Somewhere else? I actually think this one will actually shorten the wait. It's only 21. 31. Where's the other one at? The other one is at around 4,400. We're not doing that one. We're doing this one. We're going for this seed. This seed's gonna be, it's gonna be tough if we don't go for this. Do you like coal and gems? I don't even know what that means. What's up, Riley? How are you doing today? All right, so we're gonna be aiming for this as our target seed. So let's change our settings really quick to mono, help, and start. Mono, help, and then we're going to be using start to push the seed button. Now we need to change our secret ID. It's become a bit of a ritual here. I'm going to change it back to 623 for this one. So let's get that underway. So this is the Pokemon's PID. We're going to be changing this using arbitrary code execution. So I'm going to hit Control C here. Actually, I don't need to do that. Sorry, I forgot. I do it with calculator. So I'm going to be wanting to change my secret ID to 623, and then we'll change our my TID to 623, and then our secret ID to whatever we need. So we're going to type 623 in decimal here. We're going to go up to the hex button, and then we're going to do bitwise exclusive OR, and we're going to do 27777. So it's 2777. Then we're going to do bitwise exclusive OR again, and we're going to do 4735. 4735. This is just the process of how you figure out what your trainer ID and your secret ID is. Pokefinder usually has a version for it. It's bugged. It's actually fixed in the latest commit of Pokefinder. I just have not downloaded it yet. All right, so this is what our secret ID needs to be. So we're just going to make our secret ID this in decimal, and we're going to open up the eShark Ace editor for that. So we'll go here. We click fire red and leaf green. We'll click change TID SID, and we're going to put in the numbers we just mathed out. So 623 and 25133. So that's what we're going to do. Put that in here. And when we hit generate, boop, we're going to get a code that we need. Work is killing you, but you're on lunch right now. Oh man, sorry to hear that. Hopefully work slows down for you a little bit. All right, time to use Ace to change the name. So the first box seems to be always the same for some reason, but I don't know why. No, but if you want to, you can go to Sleipnir17 on YouTube. Sleipnir has excellent Ace setups for Emerald and for Fire Red. I'm actually planning on doing a Fire Red Ace video and a Ruby Sapphire Ace video soon. Expect that next month sometime. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but oh wait, it's 3 spaces, 1 2 3, and then 6E. This is always the most boring part of Ace, is typing in the codes, but what can you do? Because I'm working on an upgraded version of both Fire Red. I'm working on an upgraded version of Fire Red Ace and Ruby Sapphire Ace. Lefty quotes, Q, lowercase n. Oops. Can you find your SID with the shiny from an egg? No. The reason you can't do that, the reason you can find your secret ID from shinies in Gen 3 and 4 is that when you're looking for a wild Pokemon, the IVs to some degree are, I don't know the right word for this. They are not like correlated to your secret ID. Oops. They're not like correlated to your secret ID and your trainer ID, but they do have some relation to it. Where in effect, they're basically generated one after the other. So the Pokemon's personality value is generated, and then immediately after that, like the next RNG frame is the IVs. So because the RNG formula is known, you can use the IVs to determine what possible PIDs those were tied to. And so that's why it works for wild Pokemon. But with eggs do not have anything. Their PID is effectively completely divorced from IVs. They're not generated in the same way, like at all. So SCIZOR. Actually, Safari Ball looks good on Shiny Kleavor. I agree, Toasty Toes. Also, what's going on? I was enjoying your contest plow throughs yesterday. Maybe that's a bad word, but like your stream yesterday. Sir Toasty Toes is a great streamer. Does lots of interesting challenges. Does shiny hunts, RNG manips, all cool stuff. I'd highly recommend checking them out on Twitch. 2 3. I was there yesterday after my stream. They also have a really great video of actually, I'll say it again. I've said it before. Sir Toasty Toes, well, they have a really great Ribbon Master video, which is just a good video in general. But they have a video on stealing the trainer's Pokemon from the E-card, like the battle E-card Pokemon. They have 2 different videos on it. And those videos are actually part of the reason I even made my events at all. 1 2 3. Because I was on Toasty Toes video about the stealing, because I wanted to make a video about stealing the Pokemon, and then I actually found out someone else had already did it, And when I was watching Sir Toastito's video, I didn't realize there was 2 of them. I only saw the first one. And I've tried to figure out why the plan Toasty had didn't work. And then I commented, I'm like, yo, Toasty, this is why it didn't work. And Toasty responds like, actually, I made a video on it. And I'm like, oh shit, you're right. I didn't see it. And then someone, I don't really know and so I sort of dropped my plans at that point. I was thinking I could still do that video because Toasty used the RTC editor to change the real-time clock to RNG trainer ID. I was thinking about not using the RTC to change it, doing it without any hacks or mods at all, but it would be an 11-hour RNG manip, which I am willing to do. But I didn't go through with it, in part because someone in that comment section randomly linked me the fucking unlisted playlist that had Militia's videos on the e-reader and on the custom Deoxys event that she made. And I saw those videos and I went into a spiraling obsession that I must make my own video. I must make my own event. And so that's what happened. For real. That's a truth. All right. So I'm gonna use Ace to change my secret ID right now, and my trainer ID. So 524, you can see is my current trainer ID. It's so cool, love the passion. Thank you. Yep. All right, so we're gonna use the Crobat's glitch move to trade this. We have a Ditto. This isn't my Crobat, so I'm actually gonna run because I'm afraid of Ditto transforming and using the glitch move that Crobat has. I don't know. Oh, I should also save. I typed the code. I need to save to make sure that it's not wrong, you know. Oh. What is the Ace setup in Fire Red and Leaf Green? Oh, I didn't battle this trainer. So the Ace setup in Fire Red and Leaf Green is twofold. The setup in Fire and Leaf Green is twofold. You need a Crobat with this glitch move. So I got this Crobat here. You can see it knows the move. I don't know. I don't know what to call it, but it knows this glitch move. This glitch move has a custom script pointer that points to box slot data. And in that specific box slot, I have an Umbreon. So I use the glitch move. The glitch move jumps to the box slot. The box slot has an Umbreon, and in the Umbreon substructured data, the Umbreon has a command written out in bytecode that jumps to the start of the box names, that moves the point counter to the start of the box names. And that's then the point counter reads the box names as actual ARM assembly code, and that's how it does it. So I can show you the Umbreon, and also I can show you my trainer ID is probably changed at this point. So as you can see, my trainer ID is now 623. All right, so the Umbreon is right here. I believe it's this one. I don't know if it's going to crash my game. Yeah, I don't think it will. So this Umbreon effectively has no data almost anywhere in the entire being that it needs to, but somewhere in the data, like the trainer name or the ID or something, some of those get read by the point counter, and that instruction basically says BX to like jump to this position in memory, and the position this Umbreon calls it. So like this is where the Crobat points to. The Crobat points to this box slot, box 14, this slot. And I think the name is probably what is being read here. I don't know where in this Pokemon's data the point counter. Wait, oh, that's weird. Actually, I just noticed in Fire Red and Leaf Green, the pointer isn't animated like it is in Emerald. Do you ever notice that? Is it like that? Oh, it's animated now. Wait, why did it stop being animated? Wait. Look, it's animated. The PC and then I move it once, it stops being animated. Huh. I move it once and it stops being animated. That's weird. Anyway, so basically what this glitch move does is the glitch move jumps to a specific space in RAM. That place in RAM is this Umbreon. This Umbreon has data in it that is just an ARM assembly command. That ARM assembly command says jump to this box name, and then it reads all the box names as ARM assembly, and that's what it's doing. I have another Umbreon over here. I actually don't know. I think these two bad eggs and this Umbreon are also important. I actually don't know what they do, so I'm gonna ignore it for now. All right, so my secret ID has changed, so now we can actually start doing the RNG. Okay, so we're aiming for this seed, which is at 2131. That is the same as that's the same as this seed. So we're gonna go to the main window. So that's gonna be the same as this as my intro timer. So we're gonna go to blisy.net. Is this an LGBTQ+I stream? Yes. Well, I'm non-binary. So, yes. I'm trying to be inclusive because it's important to me. Okay, so we're gonna click Flowtimer Converter here. We're gonna click FireRed 1.0. We're gonna click NDS. I'm gonna paste my intro timer. We're gonna place Sweet Scent Outdoors. First advances don't matter. Encounter advances, yeah. So for the encounter advances, initially we're gonna be aiming for this, but right now we don't gotta do that. So we're gonna set the encounter advances to like, I don't know, 900. I'm gonna calculate. Now at this point, what we're gonna do is try and calibrate. Do I have a Master Ball with me? So basically what I wanna do is make sure I'm able to hit my seed first. I do have Master Ball, perfect. Actually, it should be better to calibrate against a stationary. I don't know if I have the Eevee available still. I'm gonna go check. So Eevee is one of the best Pokemon to calibrate off of. Yo, Vert Preston, 1 month at Blisy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Everybody pog Vert. Wouldn't it be assumed to be inclusive until proven otherwise? No, I think it's totally valid for people to ask, like, basically, like, I don't know, it's not always safe for LGBT people, like, everywhere. So it's better to, like, it's totally valid to just ask, like, do you fucking hate trans people? Or, like, are you discriminatory? Like, if you come in and you're just like, you know, is this inclusive? Is this a safe place for me? Like, the litmus test, it's a low bar. Listen, because I think most people are probably going to say I'm inclusive, even if they're not necessarily going to be the most inclusive. Most people don't want to be a piece of shit, so it is like a low bar for a test, but I still don't think that's a very big deal. So I think it's totally valid to ask. They just want to make sure it's a safe space for themselves, and I think it's totally valid, basically. I didn't view it as I don't even remember who asked it. Cassavell. I didn't take it as like an attack or something. Like, I didn't take it as like someone going, is this include, like, I didn't take it as someone doing an attack on my character or something. Like, I don't think there would be a reason to take it that way anyway. But like, I didn't view it as a presumption of whatever. Like, some people view it as an accusation when that happens. This shit's lagging because it's just there's so many seeds in here. All right. We're gonna go down to 2096, and then we're gonna go all the way up to I actually forget where my seed's at. Let's go up to like 2200 or something. All right, then we're gonna open. Oops, this is the older version of. Actually, I don't need this version of the new version. What's up, Nick? How you doing? All right, so we're gonna be doing Eevee. So right now, I'm gonna be doing some calibration to find out, you know, where I'm gonna be on my seeds. And you can do this against wild Pokemon. That works out just fine. But the reason I'm not going to be doing it against wild Pokemon is because sometimes there's duplicates and it can be harder to figure out where you're landing. So I think it's just going to be easier to calibrate on Eevee, figure out where I am, get close to get my seed locked and loaded, and then I can go from there. All right. So we're almost ready. I forget what seed I'm on again. 174. This is my target. It's going through. Okay. All right. So this is what I'm going to put into Flowtimer. Here we go. SCIZOR. 1, 2, 3, 4. My nose is itchy. Man, Eevee and Gen 1, they really made a Pokemon you need to get 3 times per 1 save. It is fucked up, Toasty. It is fucked up. I don't know how the soft resetting method works, I've never done it. I know you can soft reset in black and white, but it changes the seed generation, so I don't really know how it works. I also have to use start as my seed button here. So I'm doing that. Also, after this attempt, I'm changing it back to 6 beeps. Because it's gonna bother me if it's otherwise. No. All right, so what we can do is take the Eevee, check out its stats. What's up, Ink Lightning? How are you today? So Eevee is gonna be level 25. It's a timid nature. 66, 32, 36, 31, 43, 41. All right, search. Go 100, I guess. I guess I was farther off than I thought. All right, looks like I hit A3, 4, 5. So let's see where that is. I'm presuming I'm early. I don't see it anywhere. Oh, there it is. So I was like 20 early. I was 19 early, presumably. Yeah, 19 early. So we're gonna do 19 times 16 point. Oh, this is the wrong one. 19 times 16.5555 equals. So I was this many early. We're going to add this to our timer, our intro timer. Copy, clear. Oh. Plus 314 equals 36035. 36035. Hit calculate. Try again. Do. Wait. What have I done here? Oh, I'm aiming for 900, not. I see. Okay, there's 2 things I've screwed up. It's fine. Release that. Turn that off. Go into this. Make my target 900. Make it plus minus 10. All right. Put this over here. Hide it. Click that. Click this. Click. All right, we found it. Every time you hear beeps, 25 push-ups. I would die insta. I would die insta. I'm out of shape. Oh, is it Wild Guns time? I love the Wild Guns music. You follow your shiny... Follow my shiny starter Q charm glitch and got it after 5 hours. Nice, Retro Rambo. Congratulations. What spread are we going for? It is some random... It is Sirius with 31 in everything Scyther, and it seems to be female. And it's also got the ability that when you evolve it in Gen 4, it will have not Swarm, the other one, Technician or whatever. Okay, stats. So we just need to find out where I hit. And so Eevee is so great for this, by the way. I've failed to mention this. The reason Eevee is so good for calibrating seeds is because it's a high enough level. You don't have to muck about catching it. You can hit it on a very early advance. All right, we hit our seed. You don't have to muck about on everything, right? And you don't need a ball to catch it. It's available very early in the game when you need to start calibrating. And when you do wild encounters, there is going to be some difficulty. And what I mean by that is that wild encounters often have lots of repeat targets where you'll have the same target like 2 or 3 times in a row. And that's a consequence of how encounter slots mess with the generation formula. So when you're doing a static Pokemon, you don't have to worry about that. And Eevee works so great because it's level 25, and on top of that, you don't have to catch it. Like, you could calibrate just as easily off of Mewtwo, but Mewtwo is a little bit slower because you got to catch it. Whereas your starters, you can kind of calibrate off of them, but they're pretty low level, so it's a lot harder. Not that it's impossible, it's just worse to do. All right, so I'm going to be going in... Where am I going? Safari Zone East is where I'm aiming. All right. We're going to save here. Because I don't think you can save in the Safari Zone. I don't remember. You can't save in the Safari Zone in Ruby and Sapphire. But in Gen 1, you can save in the Safari Zone. I don't know if you can save in this Safari Zone, though. Yeah, you can't. So I believe this is Safari Zone East. Any tips to get started with Pokemon RNG manips in Gen 3 or 4? Just do it. I think that's just your best option is to just do it. I'm gonna pick up these items, by the way, because they actually count as moving NPCs. Like, if you want to do something, there's no harm in just trying. You're gonna fail at first. That's a-okay. The best tip I have, other than just starting, is focus on using the audio for the timers. A lot of people get very hung up in Flowtimer because it doesn't have visuals. You don't need visuals unless you're hearing impaired. Humans react, like, generally speaking, significantly better to audio. Oh wait, fuck, how am I gonna do this? Okay, well, I know what I'm gonna do. So humans react significantly better to audio than they do to visuals. All right, I have a plan. I'm gonna need to... I forgot how annoying this is gonna be because I can't save. All right. So do I have any repels? Gen 4 is certainly less strict timing wise, although I think if you want to get the gist of it, doing Ruby and Sapphire is not bad. Okay. So we're actually going to start going for real now. This is going to be weird. I've never done this type of thing before, actually. So we are going to be aiming for these advances. Intro timer, encounter advances, sweet scent outdoors. So this is going to be quite a long wait. But I really don't want to do GTTV again. Hey, yo, everybody. By the way, we have 86 viewers, which is awesome. I really appreciate all of you being here, but we only have 21 likes. If you guys are having a good time on the stream, if you're enjoying yourself, please hit the like button. It helps me out for free. It tells YouTube that people like the stream, so people can start showing up more. It will recommend the stream to more people. It helps me out because it helps grow my channel, which I'm trying to do very hard. I just really appreciate it if you hit like. That music was sick. Where's it from? It's from... This is from a Dungeons and Dragons podcast that I used to like called The Adventure Zone. This is called Robot Rematch from the Crystal Kingdom. I've actually got a stream playlist. Maybe I'll set up Nightbot to link my playlist. Now, when you're doing moving encounters, it's important to avoid walking into grass until you have to start doing it. Oops, that's the wrong button. It's fine. So this is gonna be our first real attempt. I don't know if this playlist is public. Let me see if I can get to it. Also, what's up, Nico? How you doing? When's your next D&D stream, Blisy? Oh, it's a while. We're not able to do it until... Yeah, we're probably like not more than 3 sessions away from the arc's end. I believe we actually just planned this recently. We're doing the 6th for the next D&D stream, Riley. It's just I'm not going to be available this weekend. Fish was not... Hefe slept through our last D&D session, or was at a friend's house or something. Then Admiral Fish was not available last weekend or this weekend, and I'm not available this weekend either. I believe I'm available next weekend. No, because I'm not available next weekend either. I think I'm going to be somewhere. I can't remember where I'm going to be. No, this coming weekend, I'm leaving. I'm not going to be here. Then the 6th, I'll be available. I should be. Let me check if this playlist is public for you all. It is a shareable link. We're gonna go to Nightbot. I'm gonna make a command for music. Because we're gonna just, these are gonna be pretty long waits. Add command. Alright, so if you type exclamation point playlist, Nightbot should link you eventually. It's a little bit slow, but whatever. Nightbot should link you the playlist that I'm using and listening to. I have a lot of music from the Adventure Zone in it. The show, I keep saying this, the show has sort of fallen off, but Griffin, the typical game master of it, is an excellent composer. Do you plan on what Pokemon you're going to RNG in a given day, or do you just go by what you feel like doing? Yes, Manulo Garoto. We do have to wait the 300 seconds. I could use TGTV again. I super don't want to do that. The TGTV is going to be rough. So for the plan, no. Well, kind of. I usually, especially when I'm streaming like this, where I'm just casually streaming random manips of, you know, perfect Pokemon, I just think of what would be cool. Like this started because, you know, I did the Primate video, or the Mankey video, whatever you want to call it, Annihilate video, whatever you want to call it. I did that, and that was fun. But after that, I was like, do I do another video or do I stream? And I was like, I'll stream. And I streamed for Rigarath because I had just done Annihilate, and I was like, oh, it'll be fun to get another Pokemon that got a new Evo in Scarlet and Violet. And then I was like, oh, I can do it again with a 3-segment Dunsparce. So that was a pretty easy chain. And then today I wanted to do SCIZOR and Kleavor from the bug catching contest in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. I wanted to kind of get out of Gen 3, go elsewhere. But because you can't, there's no glitches in Heart Gold and Soul Silver to change your secret ID and your trainer ID, I would have had to make a new save file if I wanted to get a decent Pokemon from there, or I would have had to not go for a shiny. So I pivoted back to Fire Red and Leaf Green because I just thought it would be a little bit more acceptable, basically. The moon and the stars and the sun. All right, let's see. Imagine the first try Pog. No. All right, let's see. Oops, I forgot there's no battle. The Dun Dun Sparse was in fact 3 segment, and I can guarantee it. All right, we got Paris. Let's check. So we're going to calibrate to see where we landed at this point. So when you do that, you got to make sure to set this to wild mode. So you do that by clicking method H1, which is what Fire Red's going to be most of the time. Click your game, click your area, Safari Zone, East. I don't know what area 1 is. Yeah, I think this is area 1. I'm glad they've changed the terminology for that. Then you could scroll this on back. What we're going to do is Paris. Jolly. Jill with the tear in her eye and an affection for her daddy. Dude, this song is so freaking good. I can't get over how good this is. Am I crazy? Do you guys think this shit rips as much as I do? Or am I just like a cheesy idiot? All right, calculate, search. We found nothing. We could just be farther off. I'm gonna increase this to 100. All right, we found a few. So we hit AD8B is what we hit. So let's take a look at where AD8B was. AD8B was 2 seeds late. I don't know that I want to adjust necessarily. I might try and go down like 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll go like that. We'll go down half in advance and we'll try again. Cheesy idiot, obviously. Thank you, Riley. I appreciate your honesty. Why is Sonic Team Butt Rock so good? Can someone explain it? Is there a musician in here that can help me comprehend why Sonic Team Butt Rock is so good? Because I don't know it. Well, this is the English version. This is the English version. I actually like the English version way more. I like the English version way more than the Japanese version, if I'm honest with you. I like the guy's voice in English more. Okay, so it's a key thing when you're doing a Safari Zone manip like this. Every time you walk into grass, it will do an RNG call. So you want to avoid doing all the grass. You want to avoid touching grass as much as possible when you're doing an RNG manip. For real though, that's not even a joke. You do want to do that. Don't touch grass. I just discovered your channel and want to start RNG manipulating Ultra Sun and Moon. How would I do that? Well, you would just check out my playlist of tutorials for Ultra Sun and Moon. If you're gonna want shinies in that game, you need to know your trainer shiny value, which you can get by RNGing the start of the game, pretty much. Midtones melt into monkey brain. Fair. Of course it counts, Riley. You're a musician. Well, the musician, from what I understand, also in Japan, music licensing is way better for the musicians. So like in America, if you make a game soundtrack, even if you're like a turbo high level composer, like you do not have the rights to the music you make. It's for the project. But from what my understanding is, in Japan, it's the opposite. Usually the composers get the rights to their own music. Like, I know the super racist Dragon Quest composer, he owns all the Dragon Quest music. The Dragon Quest composer is like a Holocaust denier isn't the right word. It's the Japanese, what the Japanese did during World War II to China. He like denies that. I don't know what you would call it. Like, I know there's a specific name for it, but I don't want to get demonetized on stream for saying it. The X of non-king. Like, he denies that. He's like very heavily Japanese supremacy. So I don't like yeah, so he like denied that vehemently, and he's like the main composer for Dragon Quest. He owns all the music for Dragon Quest himself. Like, he literally owns the rights to the Dragon Quest music that he makes, and he's a champion for the composer's rights for in Japan. Like, he makes all of the like he's one of the main reasons why all the composers have such strict control of their music. Like, you know, Sega doesn't own Green Hill Zone, for example. The music in Green Hill Zone, Sega doesn't own it. The band who wrote the Green Hill Zone music owns it. Sega does not. Like, that's how far it goes. Like, one of the most famous songs in the world, they fucking don't own the rights to that. Oh, I got a donation. Reconnect Ryan, I've been binging your channel on my second monitor. I love your videos. Thank you very much, Reconnect Ryan. I appreciate it. Thank you for stopping by on the stream. I hope you have a good time lurking. And thank you for the 10 bucks. I appreciate it, everybody. Pog Ryan. Heartbreaking. First person you know made a great point. Yes, Noble. Quick question about the RNG manips in Ruby. Are some of the spreads only available through different methods on method ones, but occasionally IV spreads from other method appears? Yes, that is the main difference between methods, because a personality value. So method 1, method 2, and method 4, they always have the same personality value. So if you have a shiny that's on advance 1000, across all 4 methods, you will always have a shiny on that advance, right? But the IVs for each of the methods will be different. There you go. You know what? That's kind of sick. No, actually, I agree, Poi, in that I do think that musicians should have some level. I do think that streamer or like people who make music for games, people who make assets for creative projects like movies, like games, even books, like even title covers of books. I think those artists should have more control over the work that they make rather than them being treated as like contract like contractors, basically, where you make an asset for a thing. And like, I understand it would be harder in terms of like my mom and my mom was a graphic designer for a really long time, so she made tons of logos for Snapple, etc. And like, in those circumstances, like, I don't know how you would appropriately handle the rights for that, because that's a team effort, right? Like, my whole mother's team worked on that logo, and I don't know how you control the, you know, who's gonna get the rights from that type of thing. But I don't think it's impossible to work out, you know what I mean? All right, and we try again. This is why the Safari Zone sucks, by the way. Now, with music, I do think that music tends to be less team-oriented. Like, a lot of people, when they're making music for, like, a lot of the people who make the soundtracks for games is way smaller teams, or like just a few people oftentimes. I definitely would prefer that music and art, like it meant like if someone makes the cover art for a book, that's probably just one person, right? Like, that person should just be getting residuals. I feel, I don't know. And, you know, knowing corporations, you know they're going to try their best to undermine a law or something that gets passed that way. That's a lot of the time why I think laws tend to be a little bit ineffective in that sense. You have to change the literal norm. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to end up having it so where, like, a union has a bunch of power. Like some writers or musicians or artists union, like a musicians union who does for a video game industry, and they have to come together and lobby for their rights, because if there's a law, they're just going to skirt around the law. But if you're, you know, working directly with unions for contracts and things, it's going to work. Not that I don't think there should be laws, because, you know, laws are just as important, but I think that we pass so many laws and they end up being ineffective. It's just like depressing. And I'm always at a point where I'm like, union must exist, because when, like, what is it? There's a Nordic country that doesn't have a minimum wage. I can't remember if it's like Norway or Sweden, or I think it's one of those two. I don't know why the next song didn't play. And that country doesn't have a minimum wage, but part of the reason it doesn't have a minimum wage is because the unions in that country are so powerful, they can just constantly fight for better wages no matter what. And in fact, a lot of the unions fear that a minimum wage would weaken their ability to argue. So it's like, there's some merit to that. Not that I think a minimum wage should be abolished, because I think unions are so fucking weak in America that unions are so weak in America that it's like, you know, you can't abolish a minimum wage. You know what I mean? I just saved after hatching the magic to find my XDSeed. I can fix this without maybe Adam. That's rough, buddy. By the way, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. By the way, can you evolve Kleavor in Scarlet and Violet, or do I gotta evolve that guy in Legends Arceus? Does anybody know? I feel like I have to evolve it in Legends Arceus, right? Can I say it infuriates me to no end that Cerebi counts Kleavor as a Gen 8 Pokemon? I hate that shit. This is a it's a little bit of a nitpick, I know, but yeah, that's what I thought, Noble. I wasn't sure. Same for all Hisui? No, I think some of the Hisui and Mons that are the moves can evolve, right? Like, if you get a Hisui and Quillfish and it knows Barb Barrage, I think you can evolve it in Scarlet Violet, no? No, you could, because there's backwards trading again. They've been doing backwards trading now. So you can put a Scyther into Scarlet and Violet and then take it out and put it into whatever that game is. I forget what it's called. Fucking Legends Arceus, excuse me. Yeah, that's what I was saying, Microclubist. Microclubist? I don't know what your name is hard for me to say. I don't know why. I don't know. America kind of blows. I do love getting exactly 0 information. Oh, microclubist. I was saying clubist. That's why it was so hard. Microclubist. This makes sense. This all checks out. Microclubist. All right, this checks out. Reading, did you know, guys? Reading hard. You have to look at words and then like interpret them. It's crazy. I actually won't be doing any 5th gen tutorials until Pokefinder fully releases Gen 5. I do intend to do some Gen 5 tutorials. I don't know if you need to use strong style. I thought it was just use bar barrage 20 times. Favorite 5th gen Pokemon? I don't know. Oh, I bet. Favorite 5th gen Pokemon, huh? Do I have a favorite? I would have to take a look. I like a lot of Pokemon. Oh, you know what? No, it's Lilligant. I love Lilligant. Lilligant's probably my favorite. I forgot Lilligant's from there. What's your background? Are you a software no, I went to school for pastries. I went to school to be a pastry cook and chef. Yeah, I don't have any comp sci background other than hobbyist bullshit. I do like I like computer, like I've always been interested in computer science. Like even in high school, I was making a website. Like I was learning HTML and PHP in high school, like in 2007, just because like I wanted to make a decent website. But like it was never something I thought about pursuing as a career, and it was only recently I even started learning anything harder than HTML. Like I made this website is mine. I coded this in JavaScript. This was not particularly hard. This is basically like a big stupid calculator. This is not very complex. Like you can click view page source and you can see all of the JavaScript that I'm using. Like it's really not that much JavaScript. And JavaScript is kind of easy. So it's really not that complex. And I would not have been able to do any of the stuff with the events that I did. I would not have been able to do any of the stuff with the events that I did without the help of Xiao and Riley. Both of them were so much better at both, like knowing how these, like I don't even know if Xiao actually knows. So as I understand it, Riley and Xiao are both programmers, and they're both extremely good at navigating Poke Emerald, which I have improved a lot at thanks to them. But then also Xiao knew ARM assembly already, and he was familiar with navigating and reading how like the thumb assembly instruction set was presented from GBA Tech. And so like both him and Riley were instrumental in like helping me, like, because like, you know, you look at like people will be like, oh, like, here's one of my biggest pet peeves in programming, because I think programming is very cool and very awesome, and open source stuff is very cool. But like a lot of the time, you'll be like, how do you do this? And someone will just link you GBA tech, right? Someone will be like, here's the GBA tech thumb instruction summary. Hold on. Loading. Go crazy. And you look at this and it's like, if you don't program, none of this makes any fucking sense. Do you know what I mean? Like literally none of this makes any sense if you don't understand thumb to some degree already, right? Or programming conceptually to some degree already. So like, and oftentimes just reading, like sitting here and reading what things do, or getting an ARM textbook and reading what things do, sometimes that's not even enough. Do you know what I mean? So like, what was so helpful for me with Riley and Xiao is not only did they understand everything, and not only did they have like, oh, they were already able to navigate this stuff, but like they were willing to talk to me. Like one of the greatest things about Xiao is Xiao never does anything for you, but he will teach you while pointing you in the correct direction, which is why he's such a goat at what he does. And Riley was the same. Riley is insanely good at navigating Poke Emerald, helped me find so many different things in it. I wouldn't have been able to do it without either of them at all. Xiao's very good. My background's mechanical engineering, but you do like coding. There you go. So it's like, you know, what I would do to them is I would talk to them a bunch, and like they had so much patience for me, because there's so many consistently I wouldn't understand concepts, I wouldn't understand something, and like dude, Xiao and Riley must have felt like they were hitting their fucking heads against a wall, because I am like not good at this stuff. Like this is not something I'm good at. It takes me a long, like I'm a slow learner. I have a lot of trouble. I usually have to read something like 4 times before I understand it, because my ADHD, I tend to skim a lot. So I'll skim a lot, not understanding, ask a question. Eventually it got to the point where I was asking questions so often that I tried to slow down on my question asking, because I realized part of my problem, what level did I hit? I hit level 23, so I hit this one, was that I wasn't reading well enough, and so I would do my best to not ask Xiao or Riley questions until as late as possible. Until I had no hope, basically. So they had great patience for me. Both of them had great patience for me and really helped. I mean, the first piece of code, was mostly written by Riley. The one, actually, I just didn't feel like it was a good intro. The one for the Mew, for like the Mew style, or like the Deoxys event, because the Deoxys was the first event I finished. We didn't have the ARM assembler website, so Riley and I were manually looking at the binary code to figure out the code. So like, because basically the way these get turned into hex code is via binary. So like you have to look at like, I don't know why this is not. Ooh, that was a bad press. I'm redoing that. Like you have to look at this, like it says it must be 01B, and then it tells you what the rest of the bits have to be. So like Riley and I were looking at that at first, doing everything by hand. And the first code was mostly written by Riley. Then he posted it, I debugged it and got it working. Then Xiao linked the online assembler that I used for the rest of it, and I wrote the rest of the codes. Gas up the homies. I couldn't have done it without them. In fact, multiple times in the video, like basically I just sometimes felt like people thought I'm like some Jesus coder. Like talk to Shower Riley. I am not a Jesus code. They witnessed me firsthand hitting my head on the wall. You know what I mean? They firsthand witnessed me being incapable of doing things like I can't stress to you guys enough how little experience I had doing any programming of low-level stuff beforehand, and how much they helped me and how little I understood until I already got a ways in the project. So like, if you want to learn that stuff, like, just fucking believe in yourself, do as much reading as you can, and like find people who know more than you and are willing to talk to you, because I could not have done it if I didn't have those things. I feel like you're probably better at me than Arm Thumb at this point. Maybe. Well, because you know the really complicated shit, because the first code we did for Deoxys is actually so easy, and the rest of the stuff like the Celebi is so much more complicated than the Deoxys code. It's insane. You know what I mean? And the Jirachi was also just as big of a technical hurdle. I already listened to this one recently. Let's skip it. I didn't make it into computer science university, ended up as a geographer, geospatial satellite stuff now, got into effective coding. That's really cool though. Microclubist. Are you from New England area? I live in New York. What's up, Gautam? Gautam? Yeah, I'm from New York. I've lived in New York my entire life. I live pretty close to New Jersey. Like, I'm going to Jersey this weekend. I'm gonna be at the Jersey Shore. Not partying, I'm visiting a family. My folks live on the Jersey Shore, so I get to go down there and go to a fucking badass beach house, sit on a roof deck. It's very nice. We're doing pretty good. We already hit our seed once. We were 40 something frames away, so not bad, not bad. Enjoy. I will enjoy. They have a pool. They live on the bay, so I'm gonna go kayaking. It's gonna be hype. But I hope I can go kayaking. I might not be able to. We're getting down there tonight. No, tomorrow night. You're getting down there tomorrow night. Then we're gonna do. We have a party on Saturday, and we're like kind of have a party thing, like an inter-family thing on Sunday. Yeah, we're probably not gonna be able to kayak, which is sad business. I love kayaking. It's long waits for attempts, but not a huge deal, in my opinion. Who up hydrating? Hydration! Drank up, bitches. I mean bitches positively, by the way. I love water. Hell yeah. We should be pretty close to our scyther at this point, as long as we're hitting our seed. It's gonna be hard to catch this guy. I should consult the Professor Rex Safari Zone thingy. Ugh, let me go to the dock droid thing. This is so annoying. Can I just control F Scyther on this bitch? No, because he did them all with pictures. High resolution charts can be found here. need to find like what Pokemon. Okay, Nidorino. Well, let me find where Nidorino's at. Why is Nidorino not on this chart? I don't know why he doesn't got Nidorino. Maybe 2 baits and 3 balls, so I'll just try. Okay, it fled. I'll never know where that was then. Dude, the Safari Zone? It's crazy. What is here? Pokemon after Gen 4 are ugly, except for a very small number of Pokemon. No, I never actually have an issue with Pokemon design, honestly. I think some of the things that Pokemon games pretty much get right every time are, you know, character design, Pokemon design, and music. Oh, loud, 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 loud. I think that's something the games get right basically every time. Pretty much every Pokemon game, except Fire Red and Green, have a good soundtrack. This is like close to the limit. I might have done TGTV if this wasn't a Safari Zone Pokemon Stardust. Basically, the thing is, waiting a long time is always easier, no matter what you're doing, because the triple frame perfect input is truly like gargantuanly difficult. In fact, a lot of the time, I think that going for a TGTV is going to be less efficient, probably, because it's just like, I think it could even be like 30 minutes is still probably even better to not TGTV, because the thing about TGTV is, yeah, you're going to get lots of attempts in with 30 minutes, but you're going to miss all of them. Like, you could get a 30-minute attempt in like 2 or 3 runs, which is not so bad. It took me like 3 hours to get the Dunsparce yesterday, which is crazy. Yeah, the Ultra Necrozma theme is insanely good, I think. It probably is nostalgia motivated, but that's totally valid, I think, as well. I think I want to do Armored Train. Dude, Wild Guns? Wild Guns has been my obsession for the last month and a half. The drums here go crazy. Thanks for the sub. Been subbed? Nope. I have no idea then. Yeah, Wild Guns is a great game. I don't really know why it started becoming awesome, but for me, I just became obsessed with it. I'm so happy I beat it finally, by the way. That game took me so long to beat without using continues. It was crazy. I only recently got into RNG, only white one so far, which is pretty easy and fun. Which game would you recommend getting into next? I think you could start going on to Gen 4 games. The Gen 4 games are a little bit more difficult to RNG manip in than white 1, but the difficulty increase isn't so high, and so you should find a lot of stuff familiar with it. Yeah, the soundtrack is insane. I mean, they just went brazy with that shit, dude. I can't really believe how hard they went with it. Cannot believe how hard they went with it. It is crazy good, truthfully. Yeah, the Burning Ranger song keeps coming on. I love this song. No Dogs on the Moon. Absolute banger. It's just such a vibe, you know? Like, I'm just sitting here. It's so funny. I've had this save file on this FireRed since high school. A lot of these nicknames are high school nicknames. Tom is my friend, dude 1991. B-17 Bomber is from an Angry Video Game Nerd episode. The Zapdos is called Zapmost. I guess I just thought it was cool. I don't really know. B-17 Bomber. I haven't watched an AVGN episode in a long time. You know what I was surprised at is that some of the older episodes kind of hold up. Like, he was surprisingly, for like how foul-mouthed AVGN was back then, like, he didn't use like slurs. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird, like, watching him, like, he didn't call people gay. He didn't like say the F slur or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, in 2007, it's insane. Like, I feel like everyone back then was saying those types of language, and he wasn't, despite his whole thing being saying fuck. You know? I don't know. Is it just weird? Is it weird to think about that? I know, but it's just like, it's just kind of like, I feel like every AVGN clone was using slur, you know? Like, it's just weird. It's just crazy. That's all I'm saying. Is it just crazy? It's good. It is actually ultra based. Also, some of the episodes still hold up. His favorite series my favorite series he ever did is his one where he wasn't even angry. It was his Castlevania series. It's like a positive thing where he went through all the Castlevania games and talked about how he liked them and why. Those are actually like just so good. It's like crazy how good they were. Yeah, I haven't watched this stuff in a long time. That's what I'm saying. Blisy, thank you for all you do for RNG manipulating. I hadn't got into it until this summer, but I had a lot of fun. That's awesome, John. I'm glad to hear it. We just listened to this one. Dude, YouTube's randomness is too good. It keeps giving me the same songs over. By the way, guys, we have 102 viewers, which is insane that 102 people are watching me play FireRed, trying to get a SCIZOR. But we only have 60 likes. If just 40 people like the stream, we'll get as many likes as we have viewers, which is so helpful for my stream. If you enjoy my content at all, just consider clicking liking it. It's totally free. And if you want to be even more supportive, you can click the join button down below or type !member or !join, and you can click the join button to become a channel member, or click the little $ button in the chat to gift me. Any monetary support is totally, you don't got to do it. Don't do it if you can't do it, but it would just, it's grateful. I'd be very grateful for it, basically. I'm bad at self-promoing, but you got to do it. So I'm trying to do it. If I wanted to play Ruby, Sapphire, or Emerald today, how much would it cost? What do you mean? Like to buy? A lot. They're expensive. I think Emerald's still over 100. We could look at it right now. Emerald is probably like $120 on eBay. Prices have technically gone down a little bit. I think Ruby and Sapphire are under... I think Ruby and Sapphire might be under 100 right now. Yeah, Emerald, yeah. Poi seems to be right. Poi's probably buying games more than because I don't really buy the games very much. Like I already have all of them, so I don't buy multiple copies. Yeah, Emerald is looking like it's around 150 plus right now. I do see a very cheap English Emerald, but it has the cartridge scraped off of it, like the cover. So that one's going for like 85 right now, but it's at auction still, so that's probably going to even shoot up. You might be able to get that one for decently cheap. Let's see. Ruby and Sapphire. Japanese Ruby Sapphire seem to be about... They seem to be still pretty cheap. Yeah, like I'm seeing a bunch of Japanese Ruby Sapphire combo packs that are like 30 bucks for buy it now. Although this might be closer to 40 because if they're from Japan, you're probably paying 20 in shipping. Anyway, in short, it's expensive. Well, yeah, I tend to not use Blisy. I tend to use eBay. eBay will usually have a slight, like, because like there's always a chance you can get free shipping from eBay. It will just take 3 months to get to you. Like, so I don't know, it just depends on, I guess, how quickly you would want it. I used to buy everything from the Amazon used section. That's where I got a bunch of my Japanese Gen 3 games. My Japanese Sapphire and Emerald are both from like the Amazon seller page, and I got them for like, I don't know, $20 combined in 2012. Yeah, I used Blisy when I purchased my GB accelerator. The special GB accelerator Bunziri made. Open your eyes. Yay, we get another calc. That makes sense. Yeah, like I said, almost my entire collection is original when I got it back in the day. So I tend to not, like, because I am not a shiny hunter, I tend to not need multiple games. Like, I mean, there are shiny hunters who single hunt only, but like a lot of them don't. But I'm not a shiny hunter. I don't need multiple of the same game. I have basically one of every game, and then every extra I have is like some random shit. Okay, we hit on advance. What seed we're on? So I actually am less informed. I was 1 seed late. That's fine. So I'm actually less informed about the secondhand market than you would think, because I don't need to purchase secondhand very often. Like there's 2 games I don't have in English, which is platinum and leaf green. Oh, 3 platinum, leaf green, and sapphire. I don't have any of them in English, but I also don't care that much. So like, but I still, but I have every single game once. No, I'm not. I'm trying to do the same. No jabs from me to saying shiny hunters or whatever. You're definitely more informed. Basically what I'm trying to say is, because you are a person who multi-hunts, you are going to be more informed about the secondhand market than I am, because I don't have a reason to purchase secondhand games very often because I already have all of them. Like, shiny hunters definitely know more about the secondhand market than I do, just because they tend to be buying games to do their hunts. The only single hunter I know is actually Sonic's, I think. Can Blisy hack the GS ball and tell us what's inside? No, can't do that. You might be brave enough to blame inflation on the high price of Pokemon games, but are you brave enough to blame shiny hunters? I don't think you can blame shiny hunters. Shiny hunters will own a lot of games, but the hobby is more niche than you think. Like, I think it's just like a bit of a shitpost to blame shiny hunters. If anything, it's COVID. Like, you know, people want to blame shiny hunters because you'll see a shiny hunter, like the professors or whoever the fuck, have like a 40x GameCube setup, and it's like, oh, these are the people. But like, there's almost no people have those types of setups. Do you know what I mean? I think it's a combo of COVID, people wanting to play. Like, even my brother has gotten into playing older Pokemon. Like, my brother's been playing like even my brother, who hasn't played Pokemon game in years, has been playing Emerald again, you know? Yeah, what are you gonna do? Yeah, people, it's just, the thing is, when you spend, how do I say this? When you spend all day, like when your main hobby is like if your main hobby is like a hardcore Pokemon thing, so like me, like my main hobby is like RNG manipulation and competitive play. So when I'm online, I'm in very insular Pokemon communities. I'm in the RNG community, I'm in the battle community, and I'm in the shiny hunting community. And those are the only people, literally online, those are the only people in the Pokemon community I interact with, basically. You know what I mean? And shiny hunters and battlers, it's going to be the same. You're going to be in your little niches, and you're going to be dealing with like if you're like, I'm sure there are people. Poi, example, is a shiny hunter. I don't think he's ever done an RNG manip, you know? And so like, we're going to have some cross pollination just because our hobbies are similar. And like a hunter can get good information from an RNG manipper. Like, I can provide info to them. Like, I can get info from them as well. Like, Professor Rex is not an RNG manipper, and he made that insane Safari document. You know what I mean? But like, because those are the only people I interact with, it may seem as though, to me, just from an observational perspective, oh, shiny hunters buy 600 games, therefore they're the cause. But it's like, shiny hunters have to be less than 1% of the main people who play Pokemon. Like it just seems big because that's the community you're interacting with. My monitor just turned off. Okay, it's back. So it's just like, you know, you have to get outside of your own bubble, because if any shiny hunter or RNG manipper or battler talks to their friend who plays Pokemon casually IRL, who's like not part of their Pokemon group, like, you know, you basically just can't talk to them about it. You have to fucking you have to like turbo hide your power level and be like, Pokemon, yes. I like Pokemon a normal amount. I don't spend all day every day playing it. Not me. No sir, I don't do that. You know what I mean? Like it's just that people couldn't get their hand, like people just decided they had to stay indoors. Inflation happened, they had to stay indoors all day, and then they wanted to relive their fucking childhood, so people bought a bunch of Pokemon Emeralds. Well, that's good, Poi. This song is on again. Listen, I like this song. I listened to the whole thing again. I didn't even notice it was on again. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of this song. We're gonna play some Papa Hefe music. I like Pokemon a normal amount is such a mood. Dude, it's the worst. Pokemon is pretty bad. But the worst one for me is I play Super Smash Bros. Melee for the Nintendo GameCube, okay? I love that game. Okay, I love that game. However, people will know that I play Smash Bros, but they don't understand that I played the old one. And it's like, you just have to be quiet. You have to be like, yeah, I like Smash, I play Falco. Like, you just gotta shut up, because otherwise you're a fucking insane nerd. You know what I mean? That's just what it's like. That's just what it's like. It's funny that it's like that, but that's how it is. All right, execute. It's called hiding your power level. Although I've heard, oh, I don't know. I'll put on Tiny Hut later. Because also, you also have to hide it around people who know that Melee's a thing, because a lot of people think that Melee players are like these elitist a-holes. I actually think a lot of people thought that about shiny hunting, I think a lot of people thought that about RNG manipers for a while as well. I think I've had to work pretty hard to dispel that conceptually and make people understand that I'm just trying to be inclusive and do my own thing. Yeah, I don't know. It's whatever, man. Never tell them about. I mean, you can tell them about RNG manip, especially if they brought you that. I was like, yeah, it's awesome. No, it's good. It's good. It's very good, because there used to be quite a bit of animosity. Oh, I'm late on my seed there. That was bad. Used to be quite a bit of animosity. But bigger, it helps that, well, other manippers. Yeah. Oh, trust me. I know. I've been blocked on Twitter by several prominent hunters who I've literally never interacted with once, through my, I don't even want to talk about it right now, but he's just so yeah. But it's helped, like, because I've become friendly with Absol and Shiny Collector and Supreme Arcanines and you and Yoko and other people. Like, because I've just been trying to actively be chill. It's just definitely gone a long way. It's just gone a long way. No, we're going for a shiny Scyther, which with perfect stats. Yeah, the goal is going to be to have a competitive Pokemon in the end. Gmender. The Gmender. Your name's probably the Gmender, not the Gmender. But right, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Just know I appreciate everyone's attempt at being nice and inclusive to each other. Hey, Saffron. I'm here. Welcome back to myself. Riley, I was at work the other day. This person asked what D&D stands for, and I was so close to saying Dungeons and Dragons. Dude, I fucking love Dungeons and Dragons, man. It's such a good TTRPG. People fucking dunk on it for literally no reason, I think, and I think it's fine. I think it's a fun game. Got this on the background while laddering on Showdown. Great vibe. Nice. Shiny Arcanine. I do love some Showdown, although I love cartridge play more. I know I'm such an, I know it's like a, I know it's like a hot take. I know it's like a hot take to like cartridge more than Showdown, but I don't know what it is. I think I just have some brain rot, and it just makes me feel more, it just makes it feel more real if I'm playing on official hardware. A little bit of brain rot skis, never hurt anybody. Nat 20 perception check, please laugh. That's funny. Showdown's convenient. I play on Showdown all the time. The issue with cartridge play these days is you have to schedule your fucking battles. It sucks. It really sucks that you, like, they made it so you can't just hop into a random battle because of the 60-minute, the 20-minute timer basically means that if you just want to hop into a random 6v6, you're probably going to run out of time. But if you want to do the friendly competition thing, you have to schedule your battle a day in advance. It's like, okay. It sucks, but that's what it is. You also stream your Pokemon battles? Sometimes. I get a lot less viewers if I stream battles, so I don't do it as often. And also, I have like really bad ranked anxiety and like competitive anxiety that like I really have trouble overcoming. I'm trying my best to do it, but like I get mad if I lose. I get anxious to play battles. Like I can't. I want to do like a few streams where I'm like, I work on it, but I have a bunch of stressful stuff coming up IRL that I have to deal with, is why I've been putting it off. Because I was thinking about doing it for Reg D, like building a team on Showdown, then building it in game, and then laddering with it in game after I got decent with it on Showdown, but got a bunch of stressful stuff coming up IRL. So who knows if I'll ever get to it? Who knows if I'll ever be able to overcome my issues? But that tends to be one of the reasons I don't stream them. Scyther. Nidoran. Right. Nidoran mail. Please stay in the ball. I would like to calibrate. I will try it one day. I promise I'll try it one day. All right, we were one advance late on what seed is that? Whoa, was I 2 seeds late? Was I 2 seeds late out of my gourd? Ugh. 2 seeds late. Are you kidding me? All right, I'll do a minor adjustment. We'll say I hit this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 16. Up like that. We'll see how this goes. by the way, on this whole, I know we're like a little bit done skis with this topic, but I'll bring up one last thing to talk about, or to mention before I stop. Actually, I'll wait for the seed to go and then I'll talk about it. Remind me if I don't start talking about the thing about shiny hunting versus RNG manipulating at the after I hit the title screen, after I hit start on the title screen. Would you say is the best generation to start learning RNG manips? I think probably Ruby and Sapphire is your best bet for a game to start with, or White or Black 1. Both of those are your, I think those are the best starting points. Okay, so let me get to, I'm gonna get to the spot and then I'll bring up what I want to talk about. But so basically I think that you know, a lot of throw yourself into the deep end, start with Colo. Yeah, just do it like Laura, who's a certified animal. Okay, so my friend Papa Hefe, who you're, you know, yo, can you load? I don't know if I'm using too much RAM or what. Okay, so he did an excellent video a little while ago. Actually, when I say a little while ago, I think this might have literally been almost a year ago at this point. This is all his members only shit. All right, this video, Pokemon changed forever when I learned about this. This video is a insanely good video essay by Jeff about how he got into RNG manipulating and why, and he talks about it from the perspective of a person who used to be a shiny hunter, where he originally looked to RNG manipulating as a shortcut to getting shinies, and how his perspective on that changed the further down the rabbit hole he went. If you haven't seen or heard of this video, please watch it. It is insanely good. It only has 118,000 views, which I think, by the way, is fucking criminal because this video is so good. If you're a shiny hunter or manipper, please give it a watch. I encourage it. Does this work on Emerald? Answering comments live. No, they deleted mystery event. Sag. Right. And I will close this now. I confess at first that I confused both of you guys. Yeah, a lot of people confuse the two of us. A lot of people think that we're the same person. We are the same. In a lot of ways. I think it's tiny hut time. I think it's tiny hut time. I can't take it anymore. We need to go tiny hut mode right now.
I'm gonna need everybody to find their closest party wizard. It's gonna be a cold, stormy night. I'm going for a long travel. And if they got the scroll, or they're at least level 5, let me tell you about a spell called Leoman's Tiny Hut. We got a song for Leoman's Tiny Hut. It goes a little something like this. 3, 4. We're sleeping in a tiny hut.
Yeah, I'm in Yoko streams a decent amount too. In a tiny hut. We're sleeping in a tiny hut. He sort of gave himself a bad reputation by just flaming a bunch of people on Twitter for no other purpose than shit posting. Which is fine. I love that guy. We're sleeping. I love Tiny Hut. Dude, I literally think this song is a masterpiece. I can't get over how much I like Tiny Hut. Every time I listen to it, I enjoy it more. To hunt Mew and RBY, you gotta use the glitch, don't you? And then it won't even transfer unless it's got the Game Freak OTID, right?
I'm gonna need everybody to find their closest party.
I love Leoman's Tiny Hut song.
It's gonna be a cold, stormy night. I'm going for a long, long travel. And if they got the scroll,
oh, they're at least level 5.
Let me tell you about a spell called Leoman's Tiny Hut.
I don't even know how this started.
We got a song for Leoman's Tiny Hut. It goes a little something like this.
I fucked up almost.
3.
I wasn't even hovering. Well, I think the only Mew that passes into bank needs a Game Freak TID. I think that's part of the situation, basically. Sleeping in a tiny hut. Yes, we be sleeping. Dude, I love this shit. I don't know. I can't get over it. I don't know. I can't get over Tiny Hut. I gotta stop. I like it too much. Are we going down the Jeff rabbit hole again? Am I gonna listen to all his songs again? (9A2C). Let's check where that is. 2 seeds early. Yeah, I think I'm gonna anti-adjust. Like that. We're sleeping, sleeping, tiny hut. We'll listen to Imagine. I can't get over it. I just can't get over listening to Jeff's music. I like it too much. What? You don't know Tiny Hut? You don't know Tiny Hut?
I'm gonna need everybody to.
He wrote a song about the. It's a song.
I'm gonna need
it. He wrote a song about Leoman's Tiny Hut, which is a spell from Dungeons and Dragons. It's just a spell you usually cast during a long rest to keep yourself safe, basically. And it just goes like unreasonably hard, I think. All right, we're not gonna play Tiny Hut again. I like it enough to want to, but we'll play Imagine instead.
Took some apple acid, now I'm acting goofy. Limbs looking loopy like I'm Captain Luffy. Got a chimp on my shoulder with a stick that's spooky. Staring down a fire type boy, still shooting. When he gripped a grain, he gon' crit your brain. Certified sniper by the way he took aim. But when he level up, boy, he switching lanes. From the streets to the beats, now he chasing fame. While we was making plays, he was digging at the duo. Burning out watts like you playing the slots. I got 50 different ways to hit you with a 2-0. It's a one-hit KO. Serve it with some mayo. Call my strategies cheese, all that you like. Real G's know that wheezing stop your breathing. And when he fire back, you best respect it.
I don't know why I like this one so much. It's so good. I just want to say that I found your Emerald Shiny tutorial a few days ago. And in a few days, I got a Shiny Torchic new sub for sure. Thank you, Luz. I appreciate it. Congratulations on your Torchic. We're gonna play Skilled Fox Slayer. I want you to understand, Skilled Fox Slayer, one of the best songs of all time. It may be smash rap, but it's still goated.
Here we go. We're gonna do one more time. Fucking Super Smash Brothers Melee in the booth.
Super Smash Brothers Melee.
It's easy not to fuck shit up, right?
Oh, it always devolves into me listening to Skilled Fox Slayer, doesn't it? I think I've listened to Skilled Fox Slayer every day this week on stream.
Roy Slayer, the skilled fox slayer. The list says empty, don't listen to the haters.
Dude, this song's so good.
Cause I got a sweet spot on the hilt of my tilts. Everybody getting killed, yeah. Nothing sicker than my F smash stocks fucking melt. Dipping, ducking with my dash dance, grab down tilt. My punish game might rely on reads, but everybody getting hype when the boy on stream. Listen to the hoop hoop while I scoop scoop round the stage. See them rage when they eat a fucking flare blade. My dash attack.
This is gonna be brutal. This is gonna be tougher than Dunsparce, I think. This minute.
Next, the follow up ain't there. It's a curse we accept in our quest to be the best.
I'm realizing this because the Safari catch rate stuff is gonna be brutal.
Son, cause I'm out here spreading burns like Seth Lund. I eat spaceys for breakfast and floaties for dinner with Lunchables. Tech skill, the pivots will kill ya. My chain grab is ruthless. My jab leave you toothless. My double let's dance cover ledge camping cancer. Pull your pants up, find an answer.
Grasshopper bug situation.
Bamboozled by a web pool noodle. Don't be a sore loser, cuz Roy player, the skilled fox slayer. The list says F tier, don't listen to the haters. I don't need a tipper, cause I got a sweet spot on the hilt of my tilts. Everybody getting killed, yeah. Nothing sicker than my F smash stocks fucking melt. Dipping, ducking with my dash dance, grab down tilt. My punish game, it might rely on reads, but everybody getting hype when the boy on stream.
Alright, that was a good detour. That was a good detour. We're gonna go back to normal music. As much as I love Tiny Hut. Oh no, I closed my stream playlist. Hold on. As much as I love Tiny Hut, as much as I love Skilled Fox Slayer, as much as I love Imagine, we gotta get out of here. We gotta escape. We gotta go back to the realm of more normal music. Stream music. Oh, we're gonna play Davy Lamp because it's a very relaxing song and I'll need to do that. We're just here to vibe. Welcome to the Blisy Cafe. Would you like a Method 1 latte? No? You want a Method 4 cortado? Not a lot of people ask for that around here. Do you have Pokemon box? Riley. We're just gonna be listening to some cool music. Methods. Actually, I guess if you don't know, method is actually a way to talk about it's just like how I actually don't know how much you know. It just basically means a way a Pokemon is generated. I'm not talking about actual shiny hunting methods. I pretty much have never RNG manip while doing a method, I don't think, right? Have I? No, it's funny, it's funny. It's fine. It's a good bit. I just wasn't sure if you knew. Because some people know, you're a person who makes sense that you would know. That's my nature. Cool. $5 from Vert Preston. Thank you, everybody. Hog for Vert. The stream is God tier, currently breeding for every pseudo legend in Gen 6. Good luck with that. It's gonna take a while. I appreciate the God tier compliment. I'm trying to hit the heart button. It's been clicked. I'm trying to think if I've ever done an RNG manip using a method. Have I ever done that? AD8B. Where is that? AD8B. Yeah, there. I usually don't have the patience for shiny charm to get the shiny charm, so I've never done that. I think I don't have a shiny charm in any game. actually, because I'm just literally, it's not worth the effort for me to get it. Thanks for the donation. You want the barista's peak? You want the barista's pick? Sure, yeah. I'll whip you up a nice TGTV double shot of espresso. No, TGTV would be cold brew. Here's the TGTV cold brew for you. Just black, no sugar, no milk, and there's a shot of espresso in it. It's my favorite drink. Just don't drink it all at once, be careful. Method 1 black coffee, of course. You never know what the method is for what. So the way it works in Gen 3 is that in Ruby and Sapphire and Fire and Leaf Green, the method is almost always going to be wild-1. Pretty much 90% of the time. Then in Emerald, wild Pokemon are almost always going to be method H or wild-2. Sometimes you can hit alternates, like the reasoning is going to be always. So wild 1 is Fire Red Leaf Green Ruby Sapphire, and then Emerald is wild-2. All 5 of those games can hit wild 4 or wild 1 occasionally, or wild 2 occasionally. It's just a little bit random. It's just, you know, it's luck, basically. For stationary Pokemon, it is always method 1. I have never seen a stationary Pokemon not be method 1. Except in Ruby and Sapphire, when you're playing on Pokemon Box, then you can occasionally get Pokemon to be method H- or method 4. Very, very rarely. Method 2 only happens with the gift Pokemon from Mystery Gift. So, for example, if you are receiving a PCNY Pokemon, if you're receiving a PCNY Pokemon, that Pokemon will often be method 2, pretty much all the time, but that's it. Method J and K are the wild methods for Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, and Heart Golden, respectively. Here, I can explain to you the naming conventions and the history. So, Method 1 was first discovered in Heart Gold. No, not Heart Gold. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Method 1 is how Pokemon that are generated via roamers, or gift Pokemon are generated. So the starters are Method 1. Roaming Pokemon like Cresselia and Mesprit are Method 1, or the legendary birds in Platinum. Those are all Method 1 Pokemon. It was named Method 1 because it was the first method discovered. Okay, let's move along. Now, wild Pokemon and other static Pokemon that aren't roamers, think of this as Dialga and Palkia, for example. Those are Method J. The reason this is called Method J, this isn't a joke, is because it was discovered by the Japanese RNG manipulation community, and they called it Method J for Japan. When Heart Gold and Soul Silver came out, the method was mostly similar to Method J, but it was slightly different. Again, this is not a joke. It is called Method K because K comes after J, because Heart Gold and Soul Silver came after Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. Now, the H in the H methods, which has been eliminated, by the way, it is called Wild Method now, but the H is just because H comes before J and K, and Gen 3 came before Gen 4. That is why they're all named and what they're all used for. Pokefinder has mostly eliminated methods for you, so you're going to have to do a lot less of that now if you're in Pokefinder 4.1.1. Am I a joke to you? Nah, you can't be serious. I am 100% serious. You just have to read the Smogon thread about this when it was first being discovered. This is the real reason. This is the real name. Yeah. What method are my Ruby and Sapphire DLC events? So, Mew, Deoxys, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Kyogre, Groudon. Those are all method 1. They will all always be method 1. Celebi is generated, I explained it a bit in the video. They are not any method. Celebi is generated via the Coliseum RNG algorithm. I had to program the Coliseum RNG algorithm into Ruby and Sapphire. Like, my code contains the Coliseum RNG, so it's generated via that method. That's why it produces a legal Celebi. Same with Jirachi, uses the channel algorithm. More eggs. But Mom, I don't want eggs anymore. What's that? You would like an omelette du fromage along with your method 1 coffee? Well, sorry, the eggs ran away. I don't have them anymore. They fled. Yeah, I'm a Colo hater till the day I die. Wow, another stream. It's true. I am streaming right now. Hey, what does it mean when I hit the shiny frame for Mew, but it isn't shiny? It means you didn't hit the shiny frame. I don't, yeah, it means you didn't get it. Why do you think you hit the shiny frame if it's not shiny? Good luck on your job interview, Sonic Man EXE. I wish you many monies. The Ivies lined up perfectly, but when I checked, it wasn't shiny. Well, what type of Ivies are you aiming for? Currently doing a full odds shiny team in Fire Red, and I've been in Mount Moon for 2 years looking for Geodude. All right. Seems like you've made quite a bit of progress then, right? Yeah, TID, SID entering incorrectly is high likelihood. I don't really know Tet50. I've never done much battle RNG or looked into it much. Hello, Sam. What's going on? The song making me sleepy, but I kind of am in the mood to be sleepy. Does anyone feel the same? Holler hater till the day you die. You're barely halfway through the game by then. You even I hate Coliseum so much. Did I just fall asleep right now? With all these hunts, you're building a team? I don't know. I'm just jerking it. I just made a video, and then the streams after the video were doing well, and I like RNG manipping in Fire Red, Leaf Green, and Emerald, and I've been continuing to do it. And that's pretty much the extent of what's been going on here, if I'm honest with you. Never played Colo? Why is it so bad? It would be easier to name the reasons why it's not bad. which there's 0 of. Take the whole of the... You know, the thing I don't like about Colo is mostly that it's stinky and poopy. But dude, I actually can't stop shitposting about the Colo stuff. Basically, what I didn't like about Colo was it is very frustrating to play. One of the main things I enjoy about a Pokemon game is exploration and team building. So like, usually you have very varied team compositions that you can have while you're playing through the game, and you have many different routes, and on every single route, on every single cave, there's always extra stuff for you to do. You can go around, cut down a cut tree, go find a hidden item, go down into the water, find a hidden cave, types of things like this all the time. But when you look at Coliseum, both of those things are almost entirely removed in exchange for an extremely linear, no exploration. And it's basically, to me, it is, what is the worst part of almost every Pokemon game? For me, it's usually the evil team episode, where you have to fight, 40 grunts in a row with complete garbage Pokemon. And, you don't get to explore. Like, you're stuck in like 3 buildings the whole time. You know what I mean? Think about the Team Rocket episode in Gold and Silver, where you go up the radio tower, down the radio tower, back up the radio tower. That's fun, right? Think about it in Red and Blue, where you just go through Silph with a bunch of teleporters. Like, none of it's fun. And what is Coliseum but 35 hours of you just doing the Team Rocket episode in a Pokemon game, where you also can't pick your team, and all the Pokemon suck ass. And you can't turn off animations. I missed the button. I'm depressed. Alright, maybe I need something high energy now. What's that? I need a high shot of energy. Let's put some 5-hour energy. That's funny, Lemonici. You love the thumbnail? Thank you. It's my weakest thumbnail this week, I think. I have no idea what that is. 1050. I think a bot can be cool as a proof of concept, but like, isn't part of the Professor Oak challenge the tedium that you have to go through to deal with it? Yeah, like I don't know, how is that challenging? I guess it's just interesting as a proof of concept, but oh, that's cool. I mean, I have a bot that I could also auto shiny hunt with if I wanted. Okay, I was there while they clack away at spreadsheets. What does it look like I'm doing? This is the spreadsheet Andy over here. Yeah, no doubt, no doubt, Chris. I guess it's just once the bot is working, the hard part of the Professor Oak is kind of done, right? Maybe I'll do a Professor Oak with RNG manip. Even manip rare candies. Holy moly, that'd be so hard. I could manip the rare candies. No, I couldn't. That's so hard. It's triple frame perfect. Surely it's not worth it, Lemonichi, right? Surely it's not worth it. I would probably have to do it in Ruby and Sapphire because I can get a SCIZOR skit really fast in Ruby and Sapphire. I can RNG manip a SCIZOR skit in my Ruby. The levels are the much harder part. Well, what if I'm saying I would be doing a shiny only one? Shiny only Professor Oak, where I do RNG manips. Well, I mean, luckily Ruby and Sapphire has got to be one of the easier ones to do it in, no? Because you can pick a good TID SID, and then also you have the goons. You have the goon squad to help you. I actually don't know how to make links not to get deleted on YouTube, if I'm honest with you. I can't make the bot allow links. I don't know how to do it. It just deletes them. You can't do it. Surely there's a setting, but I just have never figured it out. And I've given up on it. Let's put on the 12 a.m. shuffle, baby. Scyther, please. Scyther, please. Oh, I clicked bait. Nar. I think I should do 2 baits than a ball. There we go. Nice. The original plan was to do 2 of them, but I might just do a Dupskis now. Yeah. Truthfully, it doesn't really matter to me if we hit it today or not. I'm trying my best to hit it, but it's about the journey, not the I also think I've hit this execute before. I was 1 seed late. I don't think I want to adjust. None of the music in my playlist is doing it for me today, if I'm honest with you. I'm in like a bit of a blah mood where I don't want to listen to music that much. Trying to keep up the energy for stream, but I'm just like, I don't know. Yeah, you can like share videos and stuff in my Discord. You know, it's really funny. RNG manipulating 2 Scythers versus cloning them in Emerald, there's no difference. They would both be identical clones no matter what I did, you know? We hit 100 likes. Did we really? 100 likes, 95 viewers. It's pogging time. Me and Shoutout are freaking out. It's crocheted. I have a Blisy too. Blisy here. Boy, I'm a Blisy. Blisy cam? Song is a banger? What? Yeah, the Blisy's awesome. Just get a camera, just to get a Blisy cam. No, it's me, Blisy. I've been a real Blisy the whole time. Boy, I'm a Blisy. The Ratchet and Clank soundtrack, kinda pog. Agree or disagree? Sorry, I'm actually. Oh, you can see her here still. Is RNG minute frame perfect? In this game, it is double frame perfect. Woo! You actually have to hit start at the title screen and A to confirm sweet scent, both within 1/60th of a second. AKA you have 16.65555 millisecond window if you to press A or start at the title screen and to press A here at this screen. 2 frame perfect inputs. It's hard. Not as hard as the one that I did yesterday, which was 3 frame perfect inputs, but still very difficult. Thoughts on Blisy? Oh no, that's fine. I noticed yesterday, by the way, Oddish does not have little feet in its sprite here. You notice that? It's just a head. You just put it in general. It's fine. I don't know why it doesn't have feet. It's very funny to me. See, there's no feet there at all. I think you'd see the feet from this angle, surely. I doubt it's something specific about my version of Fire Red. Why does this voice... Wait, what's going on here? Why does the voice at the start of your older video say, "Hi, I'm a Blisy"? Okay. Well, they say, "Hi, I'm a Blisy" because that's the channel name. And I thought, you know, a lot of people thought my old intro wasn't supposed to be funny. It was supposed to be funny. It was supposed to just be me going, "Boy, I'm a Blisy." And then it would be like a joke. Who? It's me. "Boy, I'm a Blisy." That's me. It's just me doing it. What? It's also not in an Australian accent. It's just me saying, "Boy, I'm a Blisy." You thought it was someone completely different? What are you doing? Hello, my camera? Hold on, I'll fix it. I'm gonna get to the grass and then I'll fix the camera. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I mean, I don't hate the old intro. I just stopped it because it was sort of like, you know, it was just burying the lead a little bit. Oh, oh, I see what happened. We should be good. There we go. Boy, I'm back. I need to find more music that's copyright free. Oh, we're gonna listen to the Metroid 2 staff credit. Oh, I love 8-bit music. I do love some 8-bit songerinos. I just accidentally unplugged the camera is what happened. It doesn't seem to have very long battery life, but it stays in. It just has to stay plugged in all the time, so who cares? I love this song. Is it this one? Yeah. Yeah. What's my favorite Pokemon game to manip in? I tend to say Fire and Leaf Green for this, because in Fire and Leaf Green, you are the thing about RNG manip that is the most fun to me is the skill you have to acquire in order to execute it. And Fire and Leaf Green is the game with the most skill. Bare minimum, you are always doing a double frame perfect input, which is awesome. On top of that, like, because of the way the seeds work, you have to do a lot of work calibrating, and you know, you're not going to always have what you want available, so sometimes you're going to have to use TGTV, and TGTV is really, really hard and really skillful. And I think in part, you know, one of the reasons I enjoy this game so much is, yes, it is the game that takes the most skill, but also it is the one that I put the most work into, like working on the methods, working on the seeds, etc. And I did it while making friends. Like Papa Hefe and I put in so much work to figuring out the methodology for Flowtimer, TGTV. Like I made this program so you could use Flowtimer. Jeff made this program so, you know, we could actually do the seeds. Shao helped me farm the seeds. Like, you know, I put a lot of personal energy into this. Yeah, it's just blisy.net. It's hard, and I don't really have a great video on working on how the seed spreadsheet works. I've hit this execute before, I think. This one has 3 advances early. Was that 1 seed late? 2 seeds late. Okay, we're gonna do this. Actually, that's bad. Yeah, RNG manipulating in Fire and Leaf Green is a little bit harder than Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. But if you understand Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, you should be able to eventually grasp Fire and Leaf Green. It's not so hard it's impossible or something. Really, I've never made an updated guide for Fire and Leaf Green. Oh, I didn't like that press. I didn't like that at all. Stone Ocean. Now we'll go to Jorno's theme. How is Jorno's theme so good? Boink. Ja. Dude, Yugo Kano is a fucking animal, and all the music he makes for the JoJo stuff. Why can't you save in the Safari Zone? I don't know. Ask Game Freak. You used to be able to. In Red, Blue, Yellow, you can save in the Safari Zone for sure. I know you can for a fact. I don't know why they took out the ability to. I'm not really sure, you know, what the purpose of it is, but. Menu space? I don't think so. Hey, maybe. I don't know. You don't have to have this closed. You don't have to have the descriptor of what these are for here. These seem very redundant. But maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I'm not really sure why you would need that. Do you ever try an RNG in real life? Do you mean like take my phone and like a game with me and like do it somewhere? No. I have done it before. Back when, because PP RNG used to have an app on the phone for Gen 5 RNG, and I had done RNG with mobile only, but the app was 32-bit and Apple deleted all 32-bit apps. Yeah, there are no good mobile apps for timers, unfortunately. The web-based ones don't produce audio on iPhones, as far as I'm aware. There's a few different ones that are web-based, but like I said, they don't produce audio. Cold wind. Golden wind. This is such a good song. And the sax on this one goes brazy. IIRC means if I recall correctly. Yeah, but JavaScript is goated. You're not gonna need like doing IRL art, like having a Flowtimer mobile app would be insanity to me. Like, I guess you could do it, but it's just like, you know, if you're doing the RNG manip on your phone, you're probably, you know, doing some more casual shit anyway, you know? I don't think there's any Android timer apps at all. I think it's just all mobile, like websites and stuff. Finally caught an blisy stream. They traveled through 400 hours to find a big twice. Great entertainer. Well, thank you. Thank you, she shells. She shells. She shells. It's like the opposite way I want to say it. I was like trained by Sally sells seashells by the seashore to not do she shells. Let's check. What do we got? A bashful nature Doduo. Doduo, yes, bashful. Indeed. 26, 62, 55, 32, 23, 30, 46. Calculate IV ranges. Search. I found nothing. We will click the H2 button. We will click the H4 button. We were 1 seed late, I believe. Yeah, 1 seed late. All right, we'll try again. I've been pinged. All right, we try again. Yeah, I like syncing my RNG up to the music. Any thoughts on RNG manip for the Gen 3 wandering legendary dogs? It's just a little bit pointless because you can't have good IVs on them. So that's why I've never done it personally. Song's a little bit chaotic. That was too early. It's too early. It's not worth it. My favorite Gen 3 RNG that I've done, probably the Zapdos Transistor, my first TGTB ever. Well, the roar thing doesn't matter as long as you save. I don't know. There's ways to avoid the roar problem happening to you. You just have to not mean look it because it'll run every time if you don't mean look it. So get into an encounter, confirm that it's shiny, have it flee from you, then save the game, and then you can never fail it. It's like actually people make a bigger deal about the roar bug than I think is necessary. It is something to be mindful of for sure, but finally caught a stream and got agreed with JoJo music. Good stuff. I love JoJo's. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is an excellent manga series, and it has a good anime companion with very good music. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I will be right back. Pew. Please click the like button on the stream if you haven't. I'm back. Well, you can get perfect lattes through Sevi Island, so it's not a big deal. You can get it through you can oh my lord. Blisy, I got a question. I'm planning to shiny hunt Ninkata and Emeralds without manipulating it. Am I supposed to record a battle video after each session or not? I tell you to be, I'm not a shiny hunter. You should ask a shiny hunter. Emerald with a dead battery doesn't matter in terms of the RNG. The RNG is broken without the RNG is broken whether the battery is alive or dead in Emerald version specifically. But like I'm not a shiny hunter. I don't like know the most optimal methods for shiny hunting in Emerald. Like I could explain to you how the battle video stuff works. Excuse me. I'm on a campaign here. We're going on a tangent. Come with me. I am calling them battle records. The game calls them battle records. The NPCs call them battle records. The trainer card calls it a battle record. It's battle record. I am not calling it a battle video. If you call it a battle video, all I'm saying is you might not be safe around me. If you call it a battle video, you might not be safe any longer. It's battle record. I'm calling it battle record. Terminology matters. If people hear battle video, they may be confused by what a battle video is, but battle record battle video is a different feature than battle record. Yeah, it's Rackage and Clang music. This is the Torbruck crater. Does that mean I'll be getting the same frame every time I turn off and on the console? It doesn't. I can't oh god, I need to talk to a shiny hunter YouTuber. I need to collab with a shiny hunting YouTuber because I don't want to make this video for myself, for me. I'm not a shiny hunter, and when I say I'm not a shiny hunter, I don't mean like I don't have anything against shiny hunters or something like that, but like I am not a shiny hunter. I don't do it. Do you know what I mean? Like it is not an activity I participate in through the traditional means. So like I can explain to you how battle records work, how the RNG is broken, why it is broken, in what way it works, etc. Right? But like that's not going to help you apply it to hunting necessarily. Do you know what I mean? So that's why I often just tell people talk to shiny hunters about it. Like that's why I say that. And so like when you say something like, does that mean I hit the same frame every time? Like it already means you have like a kind of a fundamental misunderstanding of how, boy. So like I have to go so far back to explain it to you how it's broken in what specific way and like what that means. So it's just like not worth it. It's like I don't know. My explanation isn't gonna be that helpful, basically, is what I'm trying to say. No, I would need someone who's trying to do an explanation video. And I love Ratchet and Clank. We go to try it. Try it. Get some music. Yeah, I just wanted to find a quick song, but I'll find some better. This one's got to be pretty good, right? That sucks, Frill. Sorry, I'm like getting zoned out into the song. Oh boy. I don't know if I want this. Doing some crime. Maybe I'll listen to this. We're going on a hunt. It's for Scyther. I don't even know if the seed is right. I don't know if the seed is right. I don't know where I've landed. I don't know what I'm doing. We're going for Scyther. I'm in the bushes. Kleavor. It's gonna be that one day. I'm being sneaky. Meh. I love my little shout out. Just a cool little guy. Excuse me. I'm tired. I don't know. I had 2 cups of coffee this morning as well, which is weird for me. I never have that many. Did coffee make me sleepy? Mayhaps. Whoa, this shit rips. Yeah, I'm just trying to... I don't know. Yeah, this happened once. Rakumun. Oh my god. Excuse me. I am late on my A-press. Doduo, hello. Stay in the ball, please. Click. Thank you. It's happened to me once, Raccoon Moon. I'm having trouble saying your name, I don't know why. Yeah, I caught a shiny Aerodactyl once while going for a perfect Aerodactyl. And I released it, or I just reset over it because I didn't... I think it was just some random shiny I got. Pick method. If I typed in something, yeah, something typed in wrong. F377, huh? I was 3 late. Alright, sure. Gonna fucking play like that? 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Try that. You trying to pronounce me? I'm just tired. I'm tired. That's what's happening. I don't know what's what is happening. I've just become tired. I have become tired. Yeah, I could just like turbo go for a nap right now, but I'm not gonna do it. No nap. Wake up. Yo, Greg B, welcome to Blisy. What the heck? Thank you very much. Everybody pog Greg B. That's very generous of you. I really appreciate it. If you're capable of pogging, pog Greg B. Thank you, Greg. Welcome to the memberships. I don't really have a name for the members. It's weird when you call me Greg. Oh, it's Bailey. Oh, you know what? You commented on my video a while ago. What's up, Bailey? Hope you're doing well, dude. It's been a long time. It is weird when I call you Greg because I've never done that once in my entire life. Oh, I was actually talking about you like a few weeks ago to my friend Connor, who you might remember because you fucked up his last name. You're like, what's your last name? Frappuccino? We were just talking about that moment. It was funny. Hope you're doing well, dog. Oh. So you did comment on one of my videos recently as Greg B. Oh. It's always surreal when IRL people find me. Oh, I'm going over here. Oh boy. I can't believe I haven't hit Scyther once. I was expecting the challenge for Scyther would be to hit it many times and fail it from it running away, and yet here we are. Oh, I see how this works. I'm still trying to understand the table without reading the document that this dude provided for like how I'm supposed to throw Pokeballs at Scyther and such. But I think I'm supposed to... I think for Scyther, I'm supposed to start with 2 baits and then throw 3 balls. Well, SCIZOR is kind of like that. Are you saying SCIZOR is the present form, Kleavor is the past form, and Razor is the future form? You doing Safari Ball just for aesthetics? Yeah, it's a pretty unique ball for Scyther to be in. It's catchable in it. Matches the shiny. I originally wanted to do a bug catching contest, Manip. But I didn't do bug catching contest simply because I wouldn't have been able to do it with a shiny. Yo, what's up, Andy? If you can do this, why don't you hack the Kremlin? That's a good question. Well, I don't want to be taken out by KGB agents. Surely if you hack the Kremlin, they cross borders and they start attacking you. So it's not really worth the risk. It's not really safe for me to do so. Actually, we're gonna delete this VOD after because now they know that I can hack them. So you ruined my whole VOD, Andy. Monka does the BDSP Shaman eye blink RNG method work on Shaman encountered using the out of bounds glitch prior to obtaining Oak's letter? I'll be honest with you, I have no fucking idea. I have never done a BDSP RNG in my life. It is boring. The game is poopy, and you have to use a capture card, which, as we all know, is cheating. So I won't be doing that. Safari ball is a good ball. I just love balls. What can I say? I'm switching songs. Based. Not robot rematch. Maybe I'll play robot rematch. I need music. I'm bored of all the music I'm listening to. Arr. You can do it with sufficiently good webcam, right? Though you still have to have the... Yeah, so basic. I don't actually think it's cheating, by the way. But I just don't like that a program is automatically doing and tracking the blinks for me. Whereas basically, to me, it's taking away a skill. It's taking away a skill / user input that I should be doing on my own, whereas to automate it. Damn. Come here. I've never seen an Nidoran female in this minute before, so we'll be doing that. Nidoran female. Nidoran female. You know what's really bothering me is the female symbol is offset. Do you guys see that? What do you flash the help menu? I'm turning on the speed up mode. You notice my game is moving very quickly here. To turn that on and off, I have to hit LR and select, which happens to be flashing the help menu. It's not offset here. Rash nature. So we're calculating the stats. 24, 61, 30, 35, 34, 25, 31. Calculate. Search. 3CD3. I was later? No shot. I'm checking other methods. I'm being skamazed right now. I'm being skamazed out of my gourd. All right, we're gonna look for. I mean, I guess I'm gonna say I was even later. I'm gonna go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess I'll do that. Oh shit, that was bad. Hold on, fuck. Was it bad? Fuck it. We run it. Oh, I'm trying to figure out another song I want to do. I know, we'll just have no music until then. We'll sit in silence together, class, because none of you could put your phones away. Don't make me be alone with my thoughts. They're loud. I got you. Oh, I was late. This is a very good cover. This person is talented. My thoughts are a mess of scrambled eggs right now, so hopefully I'll be fine. Well, the music's back. Music's back. Music's back. It's okay. What is the steeplechase theme? I don't even know it, actually. Doesn't seem like the steeplechase theme. I thought this was some heist shit, wasn't it? Walking to the grass. We must touch grass. Boop. We have touched it. This song is interesting. Whoa! This shit goes brazy later. I got bored of the song and I had to skip it. Which is a good analogy for Modern Adventure Zone. Why isn't the whole song this part? Why is the whole song is 2.5 minutes, and they don't start this until 1 minute 40? I'm into this shit. I'm into this part. Are you kidding me? Hog? Dude, that shit was really good. Hello? The heck? Why wasn't the rest of the song that good? That's fucked up. I'm pissed off about that. The dust theme kind of blows. We're gonna skip over that. I'm trying to listen to the M. You know, sure. In fact, I'm gonna add this to the playlist, actually. This is going to my stream music playlist. Bink! This is really good. I forgot how good the Amnesty soundtrack can be. Is my stream playlist just Adventure Zone music? No! Oh, why is all the music so good? Why is all the music from Adventure Zone so good? I want to make music. I suck. I can't. I never. Oh, my foot hurts. Touching grass, way to out yourself as a fake Pokemon fan. Ah, shit, dude. Oh, shit. Oh, I fucked it up. Music is just math that makes the wiggly air. True. Yo, wait, is that a crochet blisy? Yeah. Boy, I'm a blisy. My wife crocheted it for me for my birthday. Next time I go to a convention or to an IRL tournament, I'll be bringing blisy with me so people can recognize me. Boy, I'm a blisy. We have chat out too. This one doesn't say anything other than eh. Yeah, my wife's a very talented crocheter. She manages a yarn store and is very talented and beautiful and skilled and cool. And she's a gamer. That's my #1 bit right now. Is Amanda's playing Breath of the, or no, not Breath of the Wild, excuse me. She's playing Tears of the Kingdom. Actually, I'll play that again because I liked it so much. She's playing Tears of the Kingdom, and anytime she does like a skilled maneuver in the game, I go, that's my wife, a girl and a gamer. How does she do it? That's my #1. That's my current bit. It's been going on for a little bit too long, but I still like it. It's a good bit, I'm telling you. I'm telling you, it's a good bit. The way bits work is that you say them enough. Eventually, she'll start to find them funny. Actually, I have a really funny... Scyther? Prage? Oh, Duo, you smelly little guy, girl, excuse me. See, look. The female symbol is offset by like, it's like an uneven amount of pick. Do you see this shit? Look at this. This is literally unplayable. Literally unplayable. It's our diet gaslighting. That seems a little bit extreme, but okay. Your graphic designer brain can't stop focusing on that now. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Gotta sit up. You're going in the playlist too. Wait, is the Amnesty soundtrack Pog? Is that what's happening? The Amnesty soundtrack is just Pog? Who's texting me? So, all right, so my mom, okay, so I'm going context. I'm going to Italy this year with my family. My mom, my wife, and my sister-in-law have all been, my mom, my wife, my sister-in-law, and I have all been doing Duolingo every day Italian, so that we will be able to speak some Italian when we are in Italy. And I'm on like a 160 something day streak. My mom is doing Duolingo right now, apparently. And she just got the sentence, "When do they die?" And so she texted it to us and goes, "What the hell?" And I just reply, "Soon." So I thought that was that's funny. We have to go over to here. Beep. Is the amnesty is the entire? I don't think I want this one. Fuck, do I want this one? We'll listen to this one and we'll see. We'll listen to this song to see if it's playlist worthy. Do you think the song is playlist worthy? Here, I'm gonna do a poll. Wait for the whole song to be done. It's got another minute left, so just keep an open mind. It is called Ski Trip is the name of the song. because my playlist needs to expand a little bit. It's a little bit too short for streams that are, you know, this long. It's looking like a yes. We will add it to the playlist. Stream music. Let's see about this one. Wait, no, I already know I like this song. I already know I like this song, so. What about this? What about this song? I think this one's like too scary. Yeah, I don't know if I want this one. No, I don't want this one. It's too scary. Did I add this one to the playlist already? I like this one. This is a different version of the same song. Yeah, this is sunset versus sunrise. Let's see. If I watch a battle video with a seed, then always advance. Yeah, it would save your new position. It would save your new position in the battle record, Daltsy. The battle record doesn't preserve your initial seed. It preserves your current seed. And you can chain them together. That's one of the main advantages of them. Interstellar Blues. Oh wait, is this song? This song's a banger, isn't it? This is Minerva's song, isn't it? Oh my lord! I think I do 2 baits and then I'm bored. Dude, the Nidoritos never stay. And this one to the playlist. This one I already know I like this one. Calling it Interstellar Blues is also so pog. How do you choose which mons to RNG? I don't know, whatever I'm feeling. Basically. With the strat for catching Scyther in the Safari Zone. I know Chansey is bait, then ball. It looks like it's do 2 baits and then 3 balls and then repeat bait 2 balls, bait 2 balls. Pokemon. We wait here. This song is really good. I'm actually super into this one. I'm gonna loop it so I can listen to it more than once because I like it so much. Hey, Blisy, love your channel and hope you're having a great hunt so far. I want to say thank you for the great guides. Followed your Emerald guide to get almost all the static shinies a while ago. Well, thank you, Daragod87. I appreciate the niceties. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Hope you're having a good time. We're just trying to chill, get this Scyther, move along with our life. But it looks like Scyther might not happen today. I kind of have to end stream soonish, so I probably will not be able to continue for today. We'll see. We'll see. Oh man, that song was so good. Oh, I'm excited to listen to it again. Manny, quick question. Changing seeds through painting resets the advances back to 0 on the new seed, right? Yes, that's right. The advances are relative to what is considered your initial seed. And so when you talk to a painting, you are getting a new initial seed. So if you talk to the painting and you get seed 1, 2, 3, 4, what it does is it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, it puts it into the initial seeding function of the game, and then it runs, and then it does it from 0 again. So it takes it, puts it into the seed function, and then it just goes 1, 2, 3, 4, you know, like that, etc. Basically. Appreciate your work in all the videos. Thank you, Manny. No. Oh boy. First time catching the stream, I remember using your guide to use the Q Charm glitch in Diamond. Quick question, is there a more comprehensive guide planned for the Ruby and Sapphire DLC cards? What do you mean by a more comprehensive guide? Like, what are you having trouble with? That one was really good. Her nerve reverberates through the hollow heart. We'll loop that. They should be static like starters and whatnot, I would assume. The Celebi and oops, I didn't mean to do that. The Celebi and the Jirachi have different what's it called? Like methodologies, basically. But everything else is just method 1. Can't believe I'm having such a tough time catching this Doduo. Girl, stay in the ball. Girl, stay in the ball. Oh my lord. Girl, stay in the ball. Girl, stay Turn the bar. Turn the bar. Well, I guess I deserved that, huh? All right, this is gonna be my last attempt. No, like I wasn't sure what you meant. I didn't know if you meant you wanted to have trouble, like you were having trouble printing them, or you wanted to manip them or hunt them, or like what do you, like I didn't know. I literally just didn't know what you meant. The process is about as simple as printing the card codes and scanning them. You basically just download a specific app. It's in the GitHub. I have the links to all the apps you need to print them, but it's basically just called .code print by Firefly. You need to make sure that you have a photo printer and high quality photo paper. And if you have both of those things, you should just be able to use the printing application to click print on the .raw files that I provide. And it's as simple as that. You might have to mess around with your printer settings a little bit, but yeah. Anyway, I'm watching your stream from Italy right now. Which city are you going to? I'm going to we're going to Venice, then Florence, then Rome, then Sorrento, I believe is where we're going. Or Venezia, Firenze, Roma, and Sorrento. Yeah, this one's a little boring. Sounds cool. I would love to visit Italy days someday. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm of Italian heritage, so that's why I'm so. That's why I'm pretty interested in it. To see where my great grandparents came from. Although I'm not gonna get to go to Sardinia, which is where they're from, but still, it's pretty cool. Yeah, it's not very good either. Nope, still not good. Wow, sono bellissime. That means you are from Bellissime. You studied in Venice during university? Is that what you said? Cool. Yeah, I've been taking Italian on Duolingo, so. I'm not like the best at it, but I'm trying. What up, Elvis? How you doing? I hope we can get a guy today. It's good. It's gonna be useful once you're there. I would hope so. I would hope so. little slow for me. This has become a stream song picking. I'm into this one. I'm into this one. I just added like 10 songs to my stream playlist, all from the Adventure Zone Amnesty soundtrack. Oh, yo, what's up, Dom? I just texted you. This is my last attempt, and then we're gonna be getting some dubs. No, literally, this is it. If this isn't a Scyther, it's ending right now. That's not Scyther, it's ending right now. All right. Thank you all for watching. I will see you tomorrow with either a stream or a video. I'm not sure. Okay, bye.